What is up, my ride or die? I'm back. Did you miss me? Hello, hello, beautiful ones. This is going to be your love forecast for August 2017. That is the month of August. So, welcome, all you new ones. My name is Cindy. For those of you that don't know me, I am the modern day spiritual advisor. I use multiple modalities, including tarot, to help you on your path. And now the author of my upcoming book series, Concepts Create Reality. So, my beautiful ones, let's get this started, right? So, I want to remind everyone, for those of you that don't know me, these are the general energies that I see for the month of August. And it is always up to you to accept and allow or deny. It's kind of up to you and your path. So, we have Mercury retrograde coming in August, and we have a solar total eclipse. So I'm doing 2 videos about those on my original channel, my main channel, Your Indigo Path. For those of you that have questions about clearing and how to speak to guides and all that kind of stuff that you've had, that's what I started doing on Your Indigo Path. So welcome to Indigo Tarot, the original Indigo Tarot, because I've seen that there are some people copying, trying to say that they are me, but they are not. I am the original. Trust me, you don't want to be like me. All right, my beautiful ones. I missed your energy. Love it, love it, love it. So in your first position, you have the Page of Coins. This is you, or this will be you in the month of August. This is the energy. If it's not you already, because some of you are pretty advanced, so your timeline may be off. Like 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after. So it looks like for some of you in love, you know what I'm seeing? What are y'all doing? I'm seeing you guys being the page. Oh my God, I love my Aries. So I'm seeing you guys playing in love and finagling and having a couple here and there and not really getting serious, but wanting to get serious, but there's not really anybody to get serious with. So you're just going to play, right? These are for the singles. Some of you are in relationships and you're acting like the page. What is this? Why are y'all acting like the page? And the reason I say this is because some of you really want a strong, long relationship, but you're acting like the page. And the page is someone who is there to help you laugh and love again and smile. They're there to entertain you. So are y'all being entertainment? What's up? Listen, I understand because my Venus is in Aries. Oh my God, it drives me nuts sometimes. Okay, so for some of you, your love has been in your money, which is very, very important to you. So you have been working on your money. That's what this page is about. It looks like you received word about money or your projects or your contracts, or this is what is coming. You have news about love, or you have news. Well, no, you have news about love, but it could be your money. It could be your contracts. Could be that. Or no, this is you. I'm not seeing this as another page. I'm seeing this as you. I tried to see it the other way, but I didn't see it the other way. I see it as you. Okay. So what's crossing you is Spirit's advice in this situation. So you have the 4 of Wands. So they are saying, you know what you're doing? Actually, they're telling me, Cindy, they know what they're doing? Okay. So you know what you're doing. You're building, you've already built your foundation. You know what you want in life. Right now, you just want to play, some of you. And others of you have this innate spiritual, I won't even say spiritual, energetic, soul-wise, from your higher self. You have this understanding to be in this space of playfulness and energetic and happy to be living life. Because that's going to get you your king, which I see over here. And I see you have another one maybe coming. So the 4 of Wands tells me that you've laid the foundation. You're building the walls. I mean, you've already built the post. Now you're just trying to find somebody to put the walls on with, or build the walls with, right? So you're like, I got it. I know what I'm doing. And whoever comes, they come. And if they don't, they don't. You go, girl or guy. That's why I love my Aries. Okay. You do you, boo. All right. So what put you in this position was the Page of Wands. Ooh, I just saw it. Mm-mm. Oh my God. I just saw some of you. Some of you had a page that you were dealing with and you were like, oh, hell no. If anybody's going to be a page, I'm going to be the page. You ain't going to page me. I'm going to page you. That's what I saw. So I felt like y'all were dealing with somebody who was very passionate, who was telling you all the right things and doing all the right things, and then they didn't come through. Right? And so you came through this, you understood them for what they were, and then you turned the tables on the world. Oh, you go, girl. Or guy, you go. Okay, so that's what you came through and put you in this position, and Spirit said that was absolutely perfect. That was perfect. That's what you wanted. You're understanding that. You're in this vibration to be able to attract the love that you want. For those of you that are in relationships, I don't think that person's here to stay very long. But I think you know this. Oh, no. I do see some of you are acting this way and you're in a relationship and he is the king. Yeah, and you're not being the queen. Okay, I do see that. All right, so in your fourth position at the beginning of August, first 2 weeks in August, you guys have the potential to meet the king. Yes, girl, the king. Yes, guy, the king. Because to me, it could be a king or queen. So this is the King of Swords. This is an air sign. This is an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a... Ooh, I feel a lot of Gemini. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. I do feel... Some of you may be dealing with a Libra soon. But I feel a lot of Gemini. Yeah. So, either way, this person is ready for a relationship. This person means business. This person is no joke. And this person, again, would be in law enforcement or the government, and he's a king, so he's been in it for a while. He's been in the game, in his job, in his career, or she. They know what they're doing. So this person thinks outside of the box. This person has this way of having what they have because they understand it's theirs to begin with. They're the king or the queen. So either way, you have the potential of meeting this in the first 2 weeks of August. Congratulations. Because you attract them because you're being a page. And you're being a good page. You're being the Page of Pentacles, which is a page that is emotionally available. A page that knows the right things to say. And a page that can be here for a minute. But you're so used to these other guys or girls, men or women, girls or guys, that when this guy comes along or this girl comes along, you're thinking that they're a knight or a page, but they're not. They're a king or a queen. So let me say this. If they come in the first 2 weeks, they're here to stay. Because retrograde, if you meet somebody in retrograde, that's why I'm doing this video on your indigo path, so that you guys know what not to do. But if he or she comes before retrograde, then they're here to stay. If they come after, then they have that potential to leave. Okay? But they are a king or queen. All right, enough about that. Sorry. I just get into your guys' energy and it's so fun and I love it, and I can give you stories and stories and stories about what I'm seeing. Okay, so in your fifth position, I always ask your higher self, what is the one message they want to bring through to help you move forward in love? And they're saying you're starting a new, out with the old, in with the new. You're starting a new relationship. They're being very specific in saying relationships. So some of you are going to be dealing with relationship. It's going to catch you. This person's going to catch you off guard. And in typical Aries fashion, you're going to have more than one people come in at the same time and you're not going to know which one it is. So Think about what their actions are, okay? Think about what they're saying to you, because you are starting a new phase in love. It's not just, well, in love, but not just romantic. It's in your life too. Like, this person's no joke. So you're in the month of August going to be working through letting go of the old, and really, you don't have a problem letting go of the old, but you're like, you get jaded and then you don't want to engage in the new. And that's what you're working on, being engaged in the future as well as your present, if that makes sense, right? Because you're like, well, I'm not going to worry about tomorrow because I'm going to do it right now. But they want you to create tomorrow as well. Okay, I hope that makes sense. They're giving me a lot of stuff. All right, so in your sixth position, this is the second half of the month of August. You have the Knight of Coins. So some of you, if your love has been in your work and your careers, in your families, or let me just say your work and your careers and your money, finances, you will be getting an offering of money. You are about the money right now, but you will be getting another offering of money. So let me say this. If this has been, because this is the second half, if this has been something that you have been working on and you receive the offer, then it is valid and it will be solid and it will stay. If it's something that you hadn't worked on and it's new, be very, very careful if you're going to sign contracts or do any of that. Be very careful to look 2 and 3 times over the things before you do anything, okay? Either way, you're going to be receiving money, okay? So, but again, if it's something that you had been working on, it hadn't come through, and then all of a sudden it comes through then that's okay, because that was the energy that was already started in it. You just don't want to start anything new in retrograde, okay? So that's for some of you. For others of you, you have a second person coming in. This is what I'm talking about. You're not gonna, it's gonna confuse you who these two are. This person is very, yeah, that's the thing. This person's like stable and smooth and slow, where this person is a little faster and a little bit more in your face and a little bit more like an alpha and will tell you what to do. So you'll think this person is the knight and this person is the king, and it's backwards. Okay, so this person does come in the second half. Again, they're coming in the second half during retrograde, starting something new. They're pretty much not here to stay. Okay, sorry, but that's what a knight is anyway. The knight is here to stay until the king comes back, or the queen. Okay, so congratulations, typical Aries fashion. All right, so in your seventh position, this is your fear. I know. You have the Palace of Coins. So your fear is, it's a state of mind. Remember, the palaces are state of mind. So your fear is that you'll never have that solid foundation with a solid relationship, with all your monies coming in and life being okay. Are you ever going to be stable? That's your fear, but it's just a fear. It's just there to drive you. It's there to remind you of what you don't want. You don't want not to have these things, so you're working towards these things, right? So don't think about what you don't have. Focus on what you want, okay? That's what they're saying over here, too. Focus on what you want. Some of you are all over the place, so focus on what you want. Tell the universe that. Tell spirit, your higher self, your angels, your guides, whoever you connect with. Oneness, source, God, Buddha, Jesus, whoever. Tell them what you want, and then trust that they're bringing it to you, okay? That's just a fear. Now, in your eighth position, this is the way a loved one will be viewing you or dealing with you, or this is the universe. You have the High Priestess. So, I'll see this a couple of ways. I see some of you are being divinely guided. And I don't say that very often, but I do feel that with some of you. Like, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I feel like some of you may have gotten, like, I feel like some of you may be in a place, like almost like the wrong place at the wrong time, but it's almost like a miracle. You don't get touched. That's what I feel like in love. And that's what I mean by divinely guided for some of you. For others of you, I feel like even though you haven't had the right one, or you didn't get the right one, or the right ones haven't come in, you're still being divinely guided, because that you wanted to experience all these things before you settle down. Okay, so for others of you, this is the way this king will be viewing you, or this person that you're in a relationship with will be viewing you, because some of you are in relationships and that is who this is. But this is how they see you. They see you as like karmic. They see you as someone they're supposed to be with. They see you as someone that maybe you've had other lives with. They do see that. Now, for others of you, I feel like this is the universe saying those things that you have been wanting are coming forth. And again, this has to do with the Death card and the High Priestess together, okay? So, my beautiful ones, in your ninth position, this is your hopes and dreams, but I call it your outer realm. I call it the energy that you're bringing in. You have the King of Wands. So, oh my gosh. So you got this one, and this one. This one's coming in later, or it could come in the month. You got another king come in, but that's that's just typical Aries. Yeah, you got two kings. Because you bad like that. All right, you got two kings coming. So you got one that's definitely going to come. Big potential. And then you have another one that could be coming along around the end, like, I want to say when we get out of retrograde, because he's a king. So if you meet him, you'll meet him out of retrograde. I think it's like September, I think. I can't remember when retrograde's over. I gotta look again. Anyway, this guy's very passionate. This guy's no joke either. This guy, like, if he wants something, he just goes and gets it. It don't matter whether it was his or not. He's like, well, it's mine now. This guy is open emotionally. He is ready to love. And not just the ooey gooey love, but that very passionate, fiery, like, let's go play and have some fun, and then have that sensual time. Very, very sensual man. Or woman. Sexy woman. Yeah, very sexy woman if you're a guy. So you have that potential of coming in. You go, Aries. All right, so what are you doing here? Look, you got all this going on, and what you doing? What is going on? So in your 10th position, you have the 8 of Swords. During this month, it is going to be a whirlwind for you, even though we have retrograde, even though we have the total eclipse. And you're going to feel like you can't move. You're going to feel like you don't want to make the wrong move. So you're going to like freeze. Okay, remember, you are completely protected. You are being divinely guided. It is time for you to move into a different phase. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. You can always turn this around. Okay, sorry about the cards. You can always turn that around. Make your moves. Make your moves, my ride or die. All right, my beautiful ones. Have a wonderful, wonderful August. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for accepting me back. I adore each and every one of you. You know, you're my ride or die. And if you want to know about the retrograde and the total eclipse, please check out my channel, Your Indigo Path. Love you, love you, love you. Bye.